Death, although it is a sad time indeed, does not have to end with despair, because God has a plan for what happens after this life. And I think just about everybody would agree that we hope that there's more to this life than just ceasing to exist someday and ending up as dust in a box in a grave 6 feet under. If that's it, that's terrible. That's why Paul says, if only in this life we have hope in Christ, we're to be pitied more than all men. You know, it's nice to be a Christian. It's nice to have the perks and advantages of Christ in us and all of that, but we have hope for something beyond this life. This difficult life is actually preparing us for something greater. So there's two verses in 1 Corinthians, and I hope you will read the whole chapter sometime about life after death and the resurrection of Christ, what that means to us. But in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, it says, death has been swallowed up in victory. You know, Jesus raised from the dead. God broke the power of death and as well as sin. And so he opened the door for us to be able to go to be with the Father in heaven for eternity. If that was all Jesus did, that would have been enough right there in and of itself. But I really feel bad for people who don't have that hope. But if you're listening to this, you're probably holding on to that hope. So I want to share this with you. It says when you plant a seed, you know, the outer shell has to die for the inner life to come up. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It says when you sow, what you sow does not come to life unless it dies. Okay? When you sow, you don't plant the body that will be, but just a seed. Inside that seed is the life. The outer shell dies, cracks open, and out comes the life. Well, that's the same with resurrection of the body. This shell has to die for the life which is contained inside this body to actually begin to grow, or to really grow. Okay, we're alive now, of course, but we're going to really be alive once we're able to put aside this fallen flesh, this problematic body with all of its aches and pains and everything else. Once this dies, the life that is destined for glory will take over. Listen to what this says. The body that is sown is perishable. It is raised imperishable. It is sown in dishonor because of the fallen nature. It is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness. It is raised in power. It is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body. And so we're going to put this body aside, and then that's when life